It's time to settle down. You ready to read a book with Uncle Garth? Make sure to get your stuffy. And if you need something to drink, get a drink. This book's a rather long one. It's called The Queen of Halloween by Mary Engelbreit. Anne Estelle had the perfect Halloween costume, a long lacy skirt, a bright shiny wand, and a pair of glittery wings, and a crown, of course. She was the fairy queen. Her friend Michael was a pirate. He had a sword, an eye patch, and big black boots. Yo ho ho, said Michael. Tra la la, said Anne Estelle. Trick or treat. We don't need a grown-up, said Michael. We're old enough to go out trick-or-treating alone. Anne Estelle wasn't sure about that. The night looked very dark, and she didn't want Michael to think she was scared. Well, you might not need a grown-up, but I need some kids, said Anne Estelle's father. Let's go before all the candy's gone. Anne Estelle had been right. The night was dark. Even the street lights didn't seem very bright. There was ghosts and witches running everywhere. Don't be scared, said Anne Estelle's father, and he squeezed her hand tight. It's just pretend. Do you see the ghosts? How about the little witch? Did you see the little witch? I know, said Anne Estelle, but he squeezed his hand back. Pirates are brave, said Michael. Queens are brave too, said Anne Estelle. They got chocolate bars from a witch. They got lollipops from a spooky mummy. They got apples from Miss McGilligan, Anne Estelle's teacher. They're good for your teeth, she said. Their bags got heavier and heavier. It's late, said Anne Estelle's father. Time to head home. One more house, said Anne Estelle, and we can go alone, said Michael. We're old enough. It's all right, said Anne Estelle's father. I'll wait for you on the sidewalk. Just go up and ring the doorbell. The house was big and old. The wind blew in the bushes. Anne Estelle and Michael came up the sidewalk. The closer they got to the house, the scarier it looked. They could hear a dark dog barking nearby. Anne Estelle didn't like big dogs. She wanted to look back at her dad, but then Michael would know she was scared. The porch steps creaked. The dog barked again. I don't think anybody's home, Michael whispered. Let's go back. Anne Estelle looked at Michael. His voice sounded shaky. The eyes that wasn't covered by the patch was very wide. Anne Estelle realized something. Michael was afraid. Are you afraid? Let's see. Somehow they made Anne Estelle feel even braver. Let's ring the bell, she said. But there's a dog, said Michael. It's in the backyard, said Anne Estelle. It won't hurt us. She pushed the doorbell with her finger. Ding dong. Nobody came. See, nobody's home, said Michael, but then the door creaked open. Trick or treat, said Anne Estelle. She poked Michael. Trick or treat, he said. You're my last trick-or-treater, said the white-haired woman who opened the door, so you might as well take all the candy. Michael and Anne Estelle held out their bags. Then they ran down the front walk to Anne Estelle's father. You did it, he said. Queens are brave, said Anne Estelle, and pirates too. So you weren't even a little scared? Asked her father. Anne Estelle looked at Michael. Michael looked at Anne Estelle. Oh, we were scared, all right, Anne Estelle said. But you know, you have to be a little scared so you can be brave. The end. Thank you for reading with Uncle Garth. Love you and hope to see you soon.